Hello, hello, and welcome, or should I say ho, 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 Christmas cousins. I'm Cousin Chad.
And I'm Cousin Seth.
And we are the Christmas cousins, and we are back. It's been a couple of weeks. We've just been busy. For those of you who aren't aware of the show, I'm Cousin Chad. I love the holidays. I love Christmas. I love all the seasons. And my beloved Cousin Seth was doing nothing to celebrate the seasons, barely recognizing it was a change of season. So I said, let's do a podcast. Let's follow the journey, teach you the way the seasons, all the fun along the way. We've had tons of people listening and being engaged and making a lot of new friends and Christmas cousins, as we call them. And it's been a lot of fun, but everybody's asking, Cousin Seth, I get about probably 17,000 emails a day saying, what's going on? Where are you guys? What's up in January? Where is Cousin Seth? And I do have to say, I found out where he's been. It turns out, Cousin Seth, you charm everybody. It turns out Cousin Seth charmed a family of bears, and they invited him to hibernate with him in their cave all winter. And that's where I found him, in a cave in Minnesota with a family of bears. Lovely stocking cap, lovely sleeping gown. And I dragged you out, and I said, let's do one show, and you can go back to your bear cave, Seth.
It was a nice hibernation. It was quiet. They do snore. It's very loud, but yeah, I slept well. Everybody slept well. It's foraged for berries a little bit when it thawed for a couple days. And
really?
Yeah.
Seth, is there no species you can't charm? Is that what it is?
A snake charming. That's not my fault.
No. Because remember, there was a couple of years you lived with wolves in the forest, and you were like, you just went right along with it. They loved you too. It's amazing.
Yeah, it seemed very natural.
Yeah, everywhere we go. Remember the Christmas con? Cousin Joe asked everyone, "Who's your favorite cousin?" They could have asked. He asked humans. He could have asked bears. It's always Cousin Seth, right, audience? Always. Look at
Interspecial favorite.
That's right. You really are. You really are. So anyway, I just want to check in, Seth. How is everything going? Mainly, let's talk about. You had a concern that when the holidays were coming up, now that you've discovered Christmas, you're like,
yes.
Well, what do we do after? It's kind of a bleak, dark January, the post-Christmas blues. The world wants to know what's going on with all that.
I will say, kind of preceded my hibernation, but I got a little despondent.
Really?
Right after, for a little bit after, between Christmas and New Year's. It wasn't like a constant thing, but things kept coming up, and it was just like, it seemed like a lot of things were changing too quickly. People were complaining immediately, I think on like 26 about maybe it was over the weekend, but about Target still playing Christmas music. Like people just jumped on it immediately. It's like, how could I was like, oh my God.
They were saying it should have ended right away. I thought you were going to say they were complaining the other way, that things were stopped too soon.
No, some places, for me, I thought some places were stopped. My local grocery store, all the Christmas stuff was reduced down to 30% off, and it was all relegated to a little like card table. And it's like, really? That's what it is. And everything had been replaced with like Valentine, or, they were bringing in all the candy and all that. Yeah. Just like, oh. And then I say on a sadder note, I had to take my dad to the hospital. So,
again, I'm laughing because this happens often.
Right. I can think of 5 episodes offhand with that.
Good old Uncle Joel. And there's the one episode where you guys went in the wilderness. He had a heart attack, and we forgot to tell everyone he survived. We had people messaging us. What happened at the end? Did Uncle Joel live? Yes, he lived. He's fine.
Oh, yeah. I guess I never did get to that part of it. Well, it was like a cliffhanger. But, obviously hospitals, some parts of the hospital can be exciting, and mostly when the babies are. But this, you're going through like the general entry point. And there's a gift shop at the hospital, and all their Christmas stuff had been put down like on the ground in the corner with a sign next to it, 60% off. It was just like, they couldn't even give those people hope and a little bit more joy for a little bit longer.
It's too fast. It's too precipitous of a drop. It goes from like everything's this, and then boom. I'm thinking, Seth, maybe we can start it here. We've got to say not Christmas Day, but we've got to start referring to it as Christmas week. So it's normalized that that entire week is Christmassy, you know, going through the new year. So it's still like Christmas lights, Christmas everything. That's how I treat it. That week is Christmas week for me, and I'll be darned if anyone's going to tell me otherwise. So
right. So, why not celebrate? I mean, I
Christmas week, hashtag Christmas week. Let's start it here. So I was drinking out of a Christmas mug this morning, and I think I sent you a picture of me snuggled next to the fire yesterday because it's snowing here, and with my Christmas robe. So I've still got some vibes going on. I'm in my own little snow globe here.
That's crazy. I can't believe you guys got that much snow and it actually stuck.
Yeah, we're here in coastal Carolina, and it hasn't snowed here in years, and it's stuck and it's icy for like 2 days. We don't of course have snow gear, so like snow sleds or whatever. So we were on the beach with boogie boards, and everybody's on the beach with surfboards, just sliding down the sand. It's super fun actually, but it's funny because it's a beach town and everyone's just surfing on the sand basically. So it's been cool to see, but it looks super Christmassy. I asked my wife about bringing the tree back up today, but she didn't want to do that. So. No. I was like, oh, come on, just for the day. Till it melts, but she didn't. So you're saying, you had some Christmas despondency. Now I found our friend Cousin Chris from ChristmasEveryMinute.com has a great new article out, like how to celebrate Christmas after Christmas. Remember we did this with him last year?
Yes,
he did a follow-up this year. So if you're looking, check out ChristmasEveryMinute.com. It'd be fun to have him on to discuss that. He's got good ideas how to keep the Christmas vibes going too. It's funny because now you're feeling despondent after Christmas ends. You used to not really celebrate the holidays at all. And you just generally feel despondent. That was your normal range. But that was your comfort zone. But now you're feeling it after. So you're feeling the highs and the lows. So that's some growth. I think that's important.
Yeah, I think so. It's some growing pains, and it's and I haven't been a miserable bastard the entire couple weeks or so since we've been, we last recorded. I don't want you to think that. I've been doing other things, but it goes away so quick, and it was just, and I start thinking about everybody, it's just, fortunately people are still putting, people we've had on or talked to or anything you follow, they're still putting out stuff and, season related stuff. And there's other seasons coming too, which is good. And I know we tried to touch on those last year or the past seasons. So. Oh,
we will be. Well, last year we did the Cadbury egg tasting with Cousin Seth, which was a rousing success. Check that out on YouTube. Christmas Cousins on YouTube. He did not like the viscous, unctuous interior of the Cadbury egg, which I love. If we can put Cadbury eggnog out there, that would be probably my dream to see you do that. But we'll get there. But so what else is coming up? So we want to do this catch up too. We do have some great things coming up. We're recording February 6th. I think maybe the 7th or the next week coming out will be the winter beer tasting, which is always a blast, the beer tasting shows. So for those Christmas Cousins fans, check that out. We will also have, this is a big one, and I will be working on it. Let me get a little breaking news info that we've touched on it on the show before, but this is it's too big. We will have coming up Cousin Seth's graduation ceremony or demotion ceremony, where we are going to have on here a prosecutor, a defense attorney, in so to speak, not a real attorney, I guess, defending Seth, or maybe it will be a real attorney. I don't know who you're hiring. Defending Seth, prosecuting Seth, a panel of judges deciding, or panelists and judges rather, deciding whether Cousin Seth should stay where he is as a seasonal sophomore, get demoted to a festive freshman, or be promoted to a jolly junior. And Seth, I understand you've been working on your defense. You're trying to be promoted to a jolly junior. Is that correct?
Yeah, I have some evidence that I'm going to submit. I will do it in a timely manner. Everyone will have everything they need beforehand.
Oh, okay. No surprise. No surprises.
I might be calling in some expert witnesses.
Really?
Yes, their identities might have to be concealed. But,
okay. So, and I understand, we do know one big thing that you think is just going to smash everyone's minds is going to be when you pull out that, yes, you did in fact sit on Santa's lap. That's right. You sat on Santa's lap. I know that's a big one. That's known. Everybody knows that. So, of course, that's going to be just blowing people's minds. Do you think that's going to be enough, Seth? Because I know we have one of the prosecutors is Joe, the Christmas aficionado, and he's got some good evidence against you.
Yeah. Yes, I did sit on Santa's lap, and that is a high achievement.
It was.
But a conversation was also had.
Things that we don't know about?
Yeah, I mean, the usual, but maybe he told me something, maybe gave me a blessing of some sort.
Wow. Did he give you your mantra?
Mantra. What's yantra equals tantra.
Oh, I love that, Seth. This is exciting. Seth and Santa, the new couple. Seth and Santa discussing. Oh, okay. He has an idea, Wolf. He has an idea. Is he texting you like info? Like, is he going to call in?
I will say, I did get something from his organization today.
Just today, you spoke to really?
I didn't. We missed each other, but he knows my birthday's coming up, so
yes,
it sent me a little something.
A lot of people forget what exact day your birthday is. Tell them again today, Seth. I know, of course. I've been your cousin forever. It is the 25th, isn't it?
Yes, it is. January 25th.
It is the 25th. Yes, I knew that. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, last year, we did a big Christmas episode where everybody giving you, giving you praise and birthday wishes. And also, which would be funny, our next episode, by the way, this is our 199th episode. Our next episode will be our 200th. Which isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
I know. What do you think, audience? Our live studio audience is here. Forgot to mention them. Mm-hmm. This is our 199th. As long as I've counted correctly, I went 1, 2, carry the 3.
I had multiple hands to count on.
So far, I haven't produced a big Seth birthday show this year. I've been a little behind with some last-minute travel.
You've been very busy. Busy.
What if we just replay last year's?
We could. Yeah, now I'm 101.
There you go.
102.
102. Also, remember our 50th episode? We just combined all 49 previous episodes and played them at the same time.
Yes.
Maybe we'll do that for the 200th. That was fun.
That's great. That was at 50. That's so crazy.
Yeah. 149 episodes ago, that was. I like that idea. Just all 50 at once. We'll do all 200 at once.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if was it 2 minutes long or something? A little shy of 2 minutes long, but yeah.
I doubt anyone lasted 20 seconds. That was great. Right. If you want to hear it, go back to episode number 50. We have all 50 episodes overlaid at once, playing over each other for 2 minutes. It's maddening. It's fun. It's no one has recovered who's listened to all 2 minutes. They're like Sid Barrett from Pink Floyd. They're just out there. Too much acid, I think. Shine on, you crazy diamonds. Yeah, shine on. So Seth, we have our 200th episode coming up. That'll be exciting. Hopefully we'll do something before that. Otherwise, we'll celebrate it when we celebrate it. I know you're going away. You're going to your beloved getaway of South Haven, Michigan.
I have to go up there. There's some things going on.
Work or pleasure, Seth? Or do you go in there for work or just to recharge and rest up? What are you going for?
This is going to be a work trip. Okay. I can't divulge much right now. I'm working on something.
Whoa.
Yes, in a town community that I've fallen in love with, and
your little Hallmark town.
Yeah.
You're like the big city guy from Chicago who goes to the small town and falls in love with it.
Kind of.
Oh my gosh, your life is a Hallmark movie.
See what I'm doing for this podcast?
Seriously, and you've fallen in love along the way. Oh my gosh, this is a Hallmark movie. Speaking of, this is a perfect segue for it. Let's open the door here and get some info. So, Cousin Seth. Yes, don't call me that. How are things going?
Better than that, but not yes, daddy.
not that good.
Not yes, daddy, but better than splat.
Somewhere in between. I love the sound effects. Remember, you can do them on your end too.
I know. I always forget.
Good. Keep forgetting. Please remember to forget. So, Seth, how are things going? Before this is a short catch-up episode. How are things with you and the wonderful Mrs. X doing? We had her on the show, Seth, as you know. So let the world know.
For the moment you've all been waiting for.
Tell us, Seth. Tell us, cool cat.
Things are going amazingly. We have been spending a ton of time together, which is great, and she is not sickened of me. It's,
could she?
Right. Well, it's very easy. Yeah, so she obviously is very much up to speed on this new venture in South Haven and all that stuff. And I've kept, we've been talking about it a lot. She's been incredibly supportive of it. And it's awesome. It's helped a ton.
Yeah.
And things are wonderful. We had an awesome New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay. New Year's, did we discuss New Year's? I forget. I don't think we did. What did you do New Year's?
You and I via text, but
oh yeah.
I didn't go say too much into detail, but so we went to South Haven. I don't know why we ended up there. Yeah, there it goes again. But we went and did a B&B, like a proper B&B at someone's. Well, it was an estate. It was the Village Inn at the Veritas Estates. Yes, owned by the lovely Sherry and Tim.
Okay.
So so they had a New Year's Eve dinner there. We did not do it. We went up to Saugatuck, which is about 20 minutes north, and went to a chop house. And the name is
chop house. Is that like steakhouse?
A steakhouse, yeah.
5-bedroom bed and breakfast, 1904 farmhouse, 5-acre estate surrounding by the Veritas Estate Winery.
Yes. So she is
lovely.
Sherry, the owner, one of the owners, is a vintner. She's got a ton of wines for us. Vintner from Vintner. She's a vintner from Vintner. I love it.
I'm a vintner from Vintner. What room did you stay in? The Mosel room, the Bordeaux room, the Loire Valley room, the Bourgogne room? Which one?
Was it?
I'll get us prices, everybody. Don't worry, I'm going to figure this out.
Was it the Bordeaux?
There's the Bourgogne room, like Burgundy, the Loire Valley, the Mosel room, Bordeaux room. Is that where you stayed?
I think so, or the other B one. I think it was. So yeah, it was really nice. Ensuite bathroom and everything.
Okay, go on.
A beautiful property backs up to. I don't know if they're part vineyard and blueberry farm. There's tons of blueberry farms around there, which I love.
Okay, it sounds awesome.
They're not Chilean, but they're good Michigan
Chilean,
blueberries.
my favorite. Did you have the halibut?
I did not.
So on Expedia, it's saying the average room's about $231 a night. I know everybody loves to know what Cousin Seth is spending. Our favorite game, What's Cousin Seth Spending? So not bad. Not bad.
That sounds about right. Yes. Like I said, we did not do the New Year's Eve dinner. We went somewhere else, but from other people we talked to, it was incredible. We had breakfast there the next morning. It was unbelievable. What's
unbelievable? What is that? Is that a type of food?
I never had unbelievable. Do they serve that with bread to top it up?
I see each room comes with 2 robes. Did you each wear your robes? And are there pictures?
We did not put on the robes.
Did you get a charcuterie board?
No. There's a lot of things. So we've already booked for next year.
Really? Wait, let me I'm checking my math. What are 9 months from the date of your, I just want to see it. I'm getting a little cousin puzzle. Let's see. Okay, got it.
Do cousin math.
Yeah.
So when we got there, it was nice. People were sitting out there on the front porch. It was obviously enclosed and it was beautiful. There's a little bit of snow. And there's like chickens walking around and everything. And we go out to Saugatuck. We have dinner. We come back that night. And there's still people up, drinking and having wine and just chatting. Okay. So we talk for a little bit. Then we go upstairs to our room. We're just hanging out and kind of winding down.
Were you at Bowdy's Chop House? Is that where you were in Saugatuck?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. They have a few locations. Okay. Good.
Yes. That's what you're hoping we went to that one.
Exactly. Well, they've won in Hilton Head, South Carolina, Saugatuck, Savannah, Lansing, and Grand Rapids. Oh, so they have a number of them. Okay.
Oh, okay. You could go to one.
I think I will. Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna
FaceTime.
Chop House too. Yeah, look at me, Seth, the vegetarian at a Chop House. It's a cheap meal.
Just sucking on some wet lettuce and a bowl of salt water.
That's right, exactly. I went with a Bubby to what's that fancy one? What's that famous? Oh, like a Ruth Chris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
in Fort Lauderdale, I think it was one time. We took Bubby, actually. It was very nice.
were you eating steak at that time, or?
I you know what? I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't know. Just reminded me. That was like the last time I was probably at a steakhouse was with our Bubby. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway.
It's a good place to go.
Yeah, it was good.
So we get back, we settle in, and we're just hanging out. We watched the new season of Squid Game, so we were catching up on that. And then,
is it good? I have never seen a Squid Games, but I know that everybody else in my family's been watching.
yeah, it's good. It's a little gruesome, a little brutal, but yeah.
Okay. You like
It's
dystopian stuff.
absolutely. So watch that, end up falling asleep, and then at about 2 a.m. Yeah, the house was very quiet. You don't hear much. Wood floors. It's an older house. Some creaky. But at 2 a.m, there's a knock on the door.
Whoa! What?
I'm like, what the fuck? And Mrs. X doesn't hear it. I'm like, and then I'm just like, all right, maybe I thought it was someone else's room. They do it again here. I'm like, what? This is it. I'm like, all right. So I go. I open the door. And it's one of the other people that's staying there, like, come on down, and grab your key and come down.
At 2 in the
gathering. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, and they're like, I'm looking over. Mrs. X is not awake. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I let her sleep. I go downstairs. There's a bunch of people downstairs, and there's like a pot in the middle.
Like a drum circle?
No, just like a pot bowl kind of thing. Everybody's standing there. It's like not the entire place. It's like one person or something from each room or something like that. They go, okay, now it's time. There are people kind of chatting off and about. And then they're like, it's a Michigan mix-up. Everybody throws their keys into this bowl. They rattle it around. You grab a key, and then you go back to the room that you got the key for. And that's where you spend the rest of your evening. It's a Michigan mix-up. So I get the key, everybody gets theirs, and it's like scatters, like ants. So I'm like, look at my key. I go upstairs. I unlock the door. I get in bed, and I just so happened to get my own key, and it was in my room with Mrs. X. So I go to sleep, and then he woke up the next.
Is this for real? No. Is this real?
You never heard of a Michigan mix-up?
Oh my gosh, my mind was just blown. Dude, you're totally busting my chops right now.
Yes. This is going to be way too normal.
Yeah, thank you for mixing things up a little bit.
I actually told that to Mrs. X. She's like, and I was sleeping the whole time. She's like...
I said to Seth, this is what we're going to discuss on today's show. Get some material going. I forgot who I was talking to. That was awesome. That was great. Got the horse and chariot.
No, but the next morning.
Take a bow. I like that.
At least, I don't know. I wasn't involved in it, but maybe some people were doing it, if that's even a thing. Sorry.
Now where were we? Our minds are blown.
No, so we end up going the next morning. We're having breakfast and we're talking to everybody. And it's just like this beautiful thing. I bought some wine and we check out and just walking out to the car. It's snowing. It's very picturesque. And there's all the chickens are coming out. They're kind of like following us around the car. It was... I don't know. You're like, what happened with the chickens? Yeah, that's it. No, but it's no. It was awesome. I've never stayed at a B&B. We did an Airbnb, but yeah, and it was great. It wasn't There's no one coming to your room in the middle of the night, and the
Right.
food was great, and the hosts were awesome. They're
It sounds cozy. I like it. Wow, that's awesome.
yeah.
Oh, this is
You
nice.
guys should come. If,
I would love it. It looks It looks amazing. This whole South Haven looks really great. I would love to go. And this Village Inn looks so nice.
Yeah, it's,
I'm $230 away. I've got the one, Seth. We're good there. We
I wonder how far of a drive it would be for you. Oh, yeah.
drive to the airport and then get out.
Okay. Yeah, I get you.
So about 25 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all. Well, no, that really does look amazing. I'm looking at a picture of it covered in snow. It looks like right out of a Hallmark movie, and this place looks amazing. I would love to stay here. Oh,
Yeah.
cousin wife Leslie and I would come out and go there for sure.
It'll
Be a nice
yeah.
weekend, relax, recharge, all that stuff. It'd be great. Oh, look at the leaves changing too in the fall. Very nice. Wow.
Yeah, they have nice little seating areas, and I'm sure during the summer they probably do incredible business. A lot of South Haven is it's a big seasonal touristy.
Right.
A lot of
I wonder
Chicago, Detroit folks.
But your viewpoint, your perspective, everybody treats you so differently because you are Cousin Seth. I'll probably go and they'll be like, there's no seating here. There's no punch bowl here, so you get a little different experience. Is there a bear? It looks like there's a picture of a bear in the woods here or something.
What?
I don't know what that was.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe not. That's a charcuterie board. Looks nice. Anyway, this looks amazing. Yes, I want to come visit. I want to come visit South Haven too. That looks great. Sounds like a really nice New Year's Eve. We were at, of course, King of Grillin', my brother-in-law Danny's house for an outdoor event back when we used to have warm weather in North Carolina.
Right.
And it was great. He had the fire pits going, the bar going, a good amount of people, very fun. And
Such a great
cool.
setup.
It's a great setup, yeah, and a great time. That was a really nice New Year's Eve, and we didn't even stay till midnight, which is my favorite part. We had a good time.
Okay.
We left around 10:30. So
Nice.
they said there are fireworks over the ocean. I did want to kind of see that at midnight.
Yeah.
But by midnight, I don't even know if I was up to look out the window. But someone said there were. So whatever.
I think we were
works.
asleep by 12:03. So
Oh, nice.
like,
Yeah.
all right, we're out.
That's 1:03 my time though. So you really made it. You did great.
No, I was in. We were in East. That's where South Haven is on East Coast time.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
east of you? Oh boy, I'm terrible with that geography in that part of the country. I always pictured you driving west. I guess that'd be Wisconsin. Oh, wow.
No, Wisconsin would be north. West would be Ohio.
I thought north of you was Canada.
No, that's Hawaii.
Okay, got it. Oh, okay, now I understand.
Or Istanbul, one of the two.
Right. Well, yeah.
No, we're it's kind of South Haven is where I am in Chicago. I'm a little north of the city. South Haven is almost directly across the lake. So
Okay.
if I had a
Everyone's
boat
favorite
or something.
segment. Everyone's favorite segment, geography by the cousins.
Right.
How is that? One last thing before we log off, because I know we have people love the weather. How's the weather in Chicago? We said how it is here. How is it?
I think we're going to hit a high of 15 today.
Whoa.
With the wind chill, it's going to probably still be below zero. So
Freezing cold, but no snow.
no, we got a little bit last night, but yeah, you guys I think have gotten more in the past couple of days than we have. Yeah.
Has that ever happened? That's pretty crazy if we have more snow here than Chicago.
Yeah, no, we should be getting a little something, but
Yeah, exactly.
it's
Speaking of,
nothing.
I'm looking at the webcam. It looks like a fun little wave. I wonder if I'll brave it like my old days surfing Jersey. A
Oh,
little
by
snow
you
sesh.
today?
Yeah, maybe. I might.
I mean I don't know. He got a hood and some gloves and booties. It's
sort of, yeah. Not the
mean-
warmest stuff anymore, but I'll figure it out maybe.
yeah, but it doesn't. I mean, the coastline doesn't freeze by you.
But there is snow. It's cold enough that there's actual snow on the beach.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
which is it's rare because right, the ocean's still warm. The ocean's still near 50, so nowhere near freezing. Anyway, but we digress.
Nice.
We've gone solely into weather. We forgot we're recording. We're just chatting now. That's how it often happens. Well, everybody, check us out. We would love a New Year's rating or review. Please take 1 minute, give us a review. Just write Cousin Seth rules or whatever.
Oh.
That would be great. What? Do we
That
have a
was
review that I missed?
I don't know if she did. But I don't know if I told you a story over, I think it was right before Christmas or something. I was out to dinner. I was at Lazy Dog. I was by myself. And I was talking to these two women at the bar. Very nice.
Okay.
I kept,
talking to you.
I kept Mrs. X on FaceTime the entire time. And we were just talking. I was telling them about the podcast and some other stuff. And then we exchanged numbers. And she sent something out. I won't say her name, but hi, Seth. Well, I met you at Lazy Dog over the holidays and mentioned that the Christmas song quiz. And I said I would send it to you. Please review. And if you need help with the answers, let me know. So she sent me this thing. Okay, everyone, test your knowledge of Christmas. Just Christmas, I guess, are Christmas songs.
All right.
But there's like 15 things. Yeah, I won't go through all of
them.
So
we'll do that on another episode. That'll be fun. Maybe we'll do a quick quiz before the beer tasting or something.
Yeah, this will be interesting. So, yeah, I'll give you an example of one. It's vehicular homicide was committed on dad's mom by precipitous darling. What the hell does... Wait, I don't think... Am I reading this right? Let's test your knowledge of Chris's. Oh, member of the round table with missing areas. Yeah, I might have to reach out, text her back. Like, what?
Might be the wrong quiz.
we are Kong, Lear, and Nat Cole. Who are
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, is this like who are the leave and broadcast from? I don't know. Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll
just
go.
The weirdest segment ever.
Yeah, this is
Who did you meet, Seth?
The lad is a diminutive percussionist.
Oh, little drummer boy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The one vehicular homicide was that Santa got run over by a reindeer, or Grandma got run over by a reindeer, maybe.
By dad's mom by precipitous darling. Vehicular homicide was committed. Sir Lancelot with laryngitis.
Sir Lancelot with laryngitis. I don't know.
I don't know.
We could link this. We could link it in the show notes somehow. I think I can maybe do that if you send me the link. Maybe I could do it. People can play. I don't know. I think people tuned out with the weather, so we're just talking to ourselves at this point. Right. So everybody, give us a review if you're still listening, please. That was 31 minutes you're in. Give us a 1 minute of your time for a review. Email us christmascousinspod@gmail.com. That's christmascousinspod@gmail.com. Instagram @christmascousins on Instagram and Facebook, and even on Blue Sky, we're somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're very active on that. I'm sure.
No, we have, I think we're up to 74 followers.
Okay. For a new thing, that's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I can't wait. Next time we'll get an update on our listenership, if it's up or down since the holidays broke, because we're trying our goal. Maybe we'll get to 100 million soon.
We have been tracking it. There's been some interesting trends.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, that's a good tease for next episode. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us, audience. Thank you. Thank you, Cousin Seth. I'm Cousin Chad.
And I'm Cousin Seth.
And we will see you soon.
Bye-bye.